cloud. It's Wednesday morning now. Trailer's all unstrapped, ready to offload. Floorboards, nice fit, isn't it? Especially as it's a 4.5 metre trailer. So just got to wait for them to get in and get me tipped, and then off down the road to Houseworth, reload for Andover. So it'll be a full old day. Well, it's been a fairly uneventful run down, to be honest. Bit snagged up. There's a problem on the A12, so the sat-nav said to come off at the A120, go across Braintree that way to the M11, so it was a bit heavy there. Got to stop starting. Lost 5 or 10 minutes, I guess. And I just stopped at a half-an-hour break because I could have possibly got in there just pretty much bang on 4.5, but I don't know exactly where the place is, and I don't know how much you've got to drive around, and I was just like, oh sod it, I'll just stop short, because in theory, because I started at Ella this morning and not Halesworth, I should be able to get back in 4.5 more comfortably than what I got down here, because I've got 20 minutes less driving to do in theory. But it's now 20 to 2 and I've got the M25 to contend with, so depending on how quick they tip me, we'll see. But apparently it's on a bay, tipping on a bay, so hopefully be like fairly sort of quick. If not, it's not. I'm not bothered, it's empty back. So fill me day up, I don't mind. Ooh, excuse me. I can always do a 10-hour day if I have to. Haven't been down this way since went to Fruxton earlier this year for Accelerate, I think. off here. Twining's tea. Nice to see responsible motorbike riders. It's a bit of a mouldy old day for Thursday. There's quite a queue of bulkers this morning because it was chucking down with rain. If they're tipping on the boat like they are on the left there, they won't open the hatches until it stops. Sort of looking at that sky, I don't know how much time they'll get for tipping on the boat. Not that it concerns me because I'm in a flappy side this week. In a 62 plate Volvo today. Lovely job. Because the Merc is in for MOT. So I just loaded fertilizer. I'll be honest, I was going to do some filming there and I totally forgot. Because that's how good I am. I'm just trying to see. I don't seem to have a gate pass, which you normally get. Oh dear. So yeah, back to Horsham again. Although the tip this time, not load. That would have worked a treat, really, wouldn't it? If I tipped Horsham, reload Horsham rather than run empty from Aylesbury, but that's haulage for you, isn't it? Oh wait, I've loaded fert from Origin. That one. There you go. That'll do. Cheers, bud. See you again. You don't learn a new thing every day. Cool, I bet the council would have a... But you can't do that in the council yard, getting up there like that. Right. It's saying to go through town, which I'm not that optimistic about. But then, to get out of town up the up Landseer Road, there's some temporary traffic lights up the top, so that'll be really busy up there. It's now 8:30, so it's just going to be busy wherever I go in Ipswich. Shall I go back up the hill? There's queuing there. Decisions. Oh, stuff it. Go up. Go up and out. I can't be bothered to go through town. It's just a pain. Could even go and grab some breakfast. That might be a cunning plan. And I can even cut through the temporary traffic lights. They might not have even been put back in. So if you're ever training around Ipswich, I know this is highly unlikely, but you never know. On the left here is Cliff Lane, where that learner's just pulled out in front of me. Now we don't turn right into Cliff Lane, that's quite a common one for the trucks. So you come down this hill here, turn right into it. And this bit of hill here, I'm going to drop down it, is a common one. The truck will run away because it's a 30-mile-an-hour limit. The truck will easily get up to 35, 36 if you don't keep control of it. Come on, mate. Come on, come on. Which is a bit frustrating because you've then got to get up the hill this side. Favour for a stop start, although he's actually, or he or she has stopped in the bus stop area, so I hope they're not on test, because that would be a big fat fail, stopping in a bus stop. Anyway, it's enough rambling about Ipswich. I'll turn this off. Order some breakfast. So bags and bags of fertilizer, full load, and start taking them off with tines. Just take a little bit of time, but there we go. Right, smart looking gaff, isn't it? Me now empty. I don't know if this gate so lovely little road through here, as such. can't remember what it is, the A281. I was sort of looking out for where I was going on the way in, that's why I didn't bother filming it. And much easier now I'm empty. So I was at full capacity. The 500 Volvo cope with it a treat. Obviously, being a Volvo. Just back to the ranch now. So hopefully you should be able to get around the 25 and up the worst of the A12 before it gets too busy. There's a real nice looking pub down here somewhere. It's on super singles on the front, this thing as well, which makes the steering a bit different. Pub is just down by here, as they say in Wales, on the right hand side. But how much of it you'll get to see, I don't know. Lovely old building. Definitely going to be commute about down there, looking at it. Anyways, just kind of tree lined and pleasant like this for a while, so I'll turn it off. So because the Flying Merkin has gone in for its MOT, I have a couple of days in this old girl. Say old, 62 plate. I still think that's quite modern, as do a lot of people. So anyway, MRA are a company in Halesworth. They're sort of good friends with Normans. So borrowed this beast for a couple of days, that making reliability affordable. So, and I have to say, it has been a pleasure to drive it. It's a good old bus, this one. Whoop whoop! It's Friday. Friday vibes and all that carry on. So, went to Norwich this morning, loaded half a load, or half a trailer for Thetford, tipped that. It's now back to Norwich to load for Beccles and Halesworth, which is where the truck is based. It's 8:45 in the morning. I'll be back up in Norwich for 9:30ish. So if we say I'm done by out there by 10. Oh, hang on, wrong one. Donut. Should be done by early afternoon, fingers crossed. And that'll be that. Woohoo! That's what we like. Might not earn so much today, but who cares? Go home, walk the dogs, start the weekend. Lovely old job. Driver training next week. I think I'm on a rigid for Monday. I'm only doing the Monday, so I've got Tuesday off. It's our local pub quiz. That's quite important. Well, I've got the dentist as well, so not quite so much fun, I hope. Well, I hope not, I should say. And I've got Friday off next week as well, because I'm having a new kitchen door fitted. So I just need to find work for Wednesday, Thursday, which I've not done much about yet, to be honest, because well, I couldn't be asked. Is the honest answer. I'll perhaps make a couple of calls today, see what's occurring. But I know Tannins are busy, so I can always drop in there, I dare say. So yeah, that's an old girl, that old wire-edged daff. I was half tempted to bring a dog with me today, but I just don't know where I'm delivering to, whether it'll be an issue. So I thought discretion's the best part of valour. That doesn't often happen at that roundabout. Bitty bitty. Super job. Excellent. 30 mile, 31 to be precise, is where I'm going. Right, nearly the end of the week. So being as this is a bit of an older girl, this Volvo, on a 62 plate, doesn't have well, the stereo's an original Volvo, which has got Bluetooth connectivity, but only for hands-free calls, not for any of this modern, you know, streaming on your phone and whatnot. So I've bust out my old, look at that, old iPod, charged her up, and away she went. My newer one, in inverted commas, is in my van for daily use. This one I bought, I was thinking about it earlier, I reckon nearly 20 years ago, because it was the early 2000s when I got it, I think. Just I can't believe how time has gone and technology has gone. It's even engraved on the back. I don't know if it'll actually come out or not, but that was a service that was offered many years ago. You could specify it being engraved. I mean, this one says, just remember, never give up, from when life wasn't quite so good. It's a damn sight better now anyway. So it's a 60 gig one. It was quite revolutionary at the time, I think. It's great, I love it. And I was on a dive trip this year when I went to the Farns, and I got chatting to, I think it was a 13-year-old boy, and he had no idea what an iPod was. I was like, oh god, I feel old. So yeah, that's been keeping me entertained for the last couple of days, finding some of the old... The thing is as well, because this hasn't been synced for years, there's stuff on here which I think isn't on my newer iPod, so I've been listening to some old stuff that I kind of have forgotten about, so it's been quite nice, really. Oh dear. Anyway, I'm just waiting for breakfast to be done. I've tipped at Beccles, and I've just got to go down to Halesworth and tip, and then that'll be that. Home time, which is nice. So I'm going to sign this video off now, because I'm going to just pack my gear away and drive back to Halesworth is it. So it's been a nice easy week. Like I say, next week's a bit of a shortish week. Nothing too exciting, so I doubt I'll put anything together for next week, and then back on here the week after, just for 4 days. So I hope you've enjoyed this video of me pootling around the UK, or the southern part of the UK, and I'll we'll see what I can put together soon.